What's up, everybody? It is your girl, the one and the only river devil of Death Mountain, Krista Joy. Listen, this is something I literally did on the fly. I had like 5 minutes left from I had finished commentating a different matchup for a different channel. But I was like, you guys got no Z2R goodness today. So how could I let you guys down? We have a wonderful battle. I'm going to be handling everything. So I'm on triple duty. So bear with me. Comms are going to be as funny as they can get, but I'm doing restreamer tracking and commentary solo. So we have on the left, we have a man with more experience than I will ever have in my entire lifetime. The legend himself, jkoper, going against the master of desire who's showing off his Sonic sprite. And let me tell you guys, I rolled the seed. So if it's true garbage, we're still going to blame Animus anyway. So, VT, yes. If you want to hop in and do it, that would be great. I didn't want to bother anyone because this was literally me taking and doing everything in 5 minutes flat. Literally. So, I'm going to get this race and party started. VT, I'm going to add you in just a second. So, give me one moment and I'm going to be adding some additional people. You! Let's see. Let me give you some interesting music. Do 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 do. Ba da ba. Eh 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 eh. Alrighty, sorry for the quiet. Okay. No. Come on, be nice. Be nice! Control command. Oh my lord. You guys could help me out here. Don't mind me. Just a mild contraction from having to do this on the fly. I kind of suck. I know. So have no fears. I promise I'll get it. Alrighty. And let's add VT. There we go. And now ZSR to BAMO for select. Yoo-hoo! And let me just set this up for BT to come in and provide excelente stuff. Okay, I just added VT to the mix now. I am in Happy Town. I'm going to start their race. Okie dokie. I have now started their race, everybody. And woohoo! I'm hoping that this will be an absolute trasharoo seed, just because it's Animus. And I'm sure that there are many runners who are looking to get even and all that good stuff. What is going on here? Don't tell me there somebody put a delay on my thing in Node. Node. What is going on here? No, there is no delay. Why are you doing this? There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. So we have a Draggy versus a Hedgehog. Saria has Reflect, which means, guys, that this is going to be absolutely free for our guys. And that's what we love to see. Animus is going to get the cheat mirror. We are looking at 3 or 6. And woo boy, these colors. One up in the desert tile. jkoper vision. So let's go ahead and get Reflect. I'm sure while I was fighting with the delay thing that decided to add it. King's Tomb. Rebanak has a hammer. So Palette 3 has the hammer. So we can look at hammer time, everybody, and you can go do 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 do. Okay, this. And so we're gonna be bonking someone. Meanwhile, Animus finds the one and only Bagu, which he absolutely hates if you were to talk to him. Like, really, really hates. Also, now going to King's, getting a 200 P bag drop, which is great. You get that early jump to attack 2, and jkoper doing the same. You gotta go 100% attack 2, you know. It's like the old man in Z1 tells you, it's dangerous to go alone, so take this. And both of our runners, you know, are notorious for deep explorino of the overworld Reno. So jkoper did up A starting over. And now Animus is going to get the hint that Palace 3 does have the hammer. Now, I wouldn't recommend, you know, even though we see something that looks like it, because it could be 3 or 6, but usually you don't want to just dip in there. Animus may, just to get a no on if this is Palace 6 or not. Best way to find out, you know, you just go in there, you look at the mirror. That's what I do. But, you know, Animus is my mentor, so he knows far more about Palace dynamics than I do. Also, jkoper now getting his Reflect, and we're still going. We're Dora the Exploring. We're gonna go to the next town. Next town is Front in Asaria. Yes, our 2 runners. not too much to add. Thank you for doing it, VT. If your name doesn't come up, I'll go kick the machine again. Just kick it. Be like, bow, get good. Show off the trackers. And VT, I am so sorry about that. I did add you in on the second setup. So, and now what's going on? It's going to be one of those days. We can tell. We can tell. So basically, GP has been found just chilling out amongst the dead. You know, it's a pretty good area for GP to be in, actually. You know, very close to start levels. Who's going to play? Who's going to play, Alan? Who? I know you're not looking at me. I'm nowhere near the level that you guys are. You guys are pros, whereas I am a lowly garbagery streamer that plays really garbage Z2. Yes, Irene. Hello to everybody that is coming in and seeing. But both of us, Alan, I gotta get good first. I have to do this with, you know, 99.9% less death. And Animus did get the cross. The cross will help for those who are watching and not familiar with the game. Cross is used to see a hidden enemy known as the Moa. So now you get to see what's going to kill you in the cave. At least until you get the candle. Then you can see everything that's killing you in the cave. And now ooh, I'm clutching my pearls right now. Did you see the cost of that reflect at 116 on Magic One? Ooh, so we know that it is definitely not going to be castable anytime soon. I have a year to get good, but I'm slow. I am slow on the uptake. And everyone, the last time I streamed to debut the Guma and the River Devil Sprite, they had the death counter up. And the death came out to like a 9-digit number. Everybody was like, Crystal, you're a scrub. Get good, man. You have no common sense. So, I got to get over the clownage and actually try. But I'll get a controller because doing this on keyboard is absolutely pooptastic. Also, we have on jkoper's side, we're getting Life Spell. And I don't think it is castable just yet. I also saw Fire, but because everything is full, I can't tell what it is at that moment. And because it's jkoper vision, I can't tell if his sprite changes color for shield. So, it's going to be one of those things where we'll just have to wing it. We'll just have to wing it and hope for the best, P-bags are cheaperoo over here. We got 50-point P-bags, which is about as good as chewing bubblegum to solve calculus equations. And Animus is going into a dark cave right now. He's like, I got duke it out. I got show him why. That explains a lot. Yeah, I can see, but I also cannot see. That's why I have like glasses. They make me look like I did a lot of book learning too, so I'm happy about that. Animus is going to get his item in just a second, which is the candle. And that would be a sad day if you die getting the candle. Just when you think you're going to get something that's going to help you see what's going on in this dark room, you get killed by the enemies in the dark room, just like jkoper did. You try not to sustain deaths, even though you can always reset. But if you got, point heavy, kind of don't want to do that because Animus is right now 222 over 310 and catching some Octoroks to the face. So it is absolutely painful. Moblin is sticking you in your toes, and that both of our runners are like Achilles, and anytime you get smacked in the ankle, you're just going to fall like a ton of bricks. So both of our runners are now exiting out. They have candles. Now we can see what's going on in the cave, even though it'll be a little bit rougher with jkoper vision, but I will do my best to give you the best info possible. Now, Animus is getting some info. Let's see what clue we got, because right now we know that Rebo, Palace 3 has the hammer. So we have, Rebanak and Horsey there, doing a nice dance to, MC Hammer song. So, but you youngins, you whippersnappers wouldn't know nothing about no MC Hammer. Also, Animus is actually getting life. Oh my lord. That is probably why we had multiple thunderstorms here in Orlando today, because they knew Animus was going to pick up life. Okay. The only thing we can hope for now is that Darunia's favorite son is a thing, so that way we can meme on him when the time comes. Also, jkoper getting a 200-point P-bag, hoping against hope to get that extra 8 points. So that way, the birds are yielding nothing. Ouch. The only thing the birdies were yielding was pain. Now we're at 3. This red octo, given the 4. 420 blaze it, everyone. And you got life. I think that's trying to tell us something. Also, Animus is digging around in the graveyard. Just kind of moonwalking over, poor people's resting in peace signs. What disrespect. How could you, Animus? How could you? You have no respect for those who have fallen before. Also, this is some more Dora the Exploring out in the overworld area. Right now, we don't really have anything we can only hope for connector caves. And jkoper goes back to GP just to get the, freeze aspect. And we found the bridge. We found the connector bridge. First stop. Oh, Animus, why you no play? Why you no play, Animus? I know you don't have no keys, no nothing, but you know, you just go in there and have a ball. Also on jkoper's side, we have one up for Animus, but on jkoper's side, I just saw a fall. And we have a battle with a Feraligatr and a Moblin. Now let me tell you guys that the name of this rando room that they are doing right now is called Mega Moblin. So you can expect that there's going to be a poop ton of Moblins. They all want to chuck spears at you. You're probably going to take one in the tail fin. And that's never going to be a good feeling at all, let me tell you. Also, on Animus' side, Animus does see the water tile, but there's nothing he can do but just look at it. The other thing is, I need to put up something for 10 minutes in, and I haven't put up a prediction. Oh my, I am not on the ball right now. So it's going to be... Did I just do that? My goodness, you saw nothing. Okay, so while they're doing that, we're gonna ask the question, who is catching the win? Who's catching the W? And then we have jkoper and Puff the Magic Dragon. Now, actually, I kind of like, yeah. Yeah, we could call jkoper Puff the Magic Dragon. And then we can call Animus the holder of rings. Okay, for his Sonic Sprite. And put that up, because this is probably not going to be a Jet Seed. Yes, you could do face palm. That, you know, it's hard to multitask. I don't do multitasking very well. The only thing I do semi-well is tech support, and even that's a bad idea. So, chat. I am bumping between everything. Where do you guys... Oh, we're going into Old Kasuto on Animus' side. Let's see what we find out. And give... Oh my god! No! No! Did I roll a Vanilla Thunder? Did I roll... Oh my god. Oh my god. I rolled a Vanilla Thunder. A free Thunder. I have to say to myself, Omoe wa mo shinderu. Because I need to go to the great beyond and just kind of re-roll something better. I'm so sorry. I have failed you, chat. I'm giving freebies away. Yikes. Thunder Dragon versus Thunderhawk. Yes! But I like calling him Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon's playing in Zelda. Okay. Enemies lies the... Woo! Ooh! That is some big news. That is some big news, everybody. The Magic Key is in Maze Island. I know it's Trogdor, but I like Puff the Magic Dragon. Because Puff was a gentle soul. He's like, you know, Winnie the Pooh of dragons. So yes, it's Puff the Magic Dragon. Even though I probably will never hear the end of it for calling him Puff. But it's fun. Alright. So, Animus, I believe, got the fairy spell just now. And didn't catch how much it is to actually cast fairy. But we haven't found Maze Island yet. And that's where the Magic Key is hiding. Now, it's possible that, you know, you may want to find that connector ASAP. Desert Tire does have a red jar on jkoper's side. jkoper is getting some magic love from Granny, and then getting some love. No, he's like, I don't need no love. I've got Granny. Oh. Listen here. Why I gotta be sting like me for? Is it because I love bees? Yes, bees in Link to the Past are the greatest weapon in the world. Ooh, yuck. 44 on Magic 3 for Fairy, so it is very expensive. And Animus is trying to speedrun How to Lose All Your Rings in Z2. I know where to hit you where it hurts. No, I am innocent. I am not antagonistic. You guys have me all wrong. I am innocent. And this orange Lizzo is giving a problem to Animus. He just got ping-ponged around. Those enemies were like, yeah, you in my house. And kind of rejected him in the worst way. So right now, Animus is pondering whether or not to go on Tinder and try to get some love from somewhere, because he's not getting it from these enemies. Also, jkoper taking a death and roughly a hop, skip, and a jump away. So Animus is going through Lag Town. It's gotta hurt, you know, when you're moving so slow. And now we're in New Kasuto. We don't have to bonk anything. It hurts. Let's see what Grandma has to offer. It is 5 magic containers, so it's rather low this time around. I wonder if I rolled the jetty for you, Betty. And if I did, it's absolutely going to hurt my soul and ruin my street cred. No, Animus is dipping in there. We're gonna see what spell, because you know he assumed like I could speed read, knowing I'm doing all of this by myself. But it's okay. We're about to find out. It is the spell. And it's 97, so we ain't seeing no spell tower today. It's called March Your Behind Right Out the Way. Get out of my house. I am innocent of being innocent. No, I am not a villain. I promise you, I am not a villain. Also, Animus is, doing the backtrack, the walk of shame for coming in, not having 5 magic containers for Grandma, and having a spell that is absolutely unusable. And then a red jar to add insult to injury. It's like it stabs the knife and makes you hurt even worse. And you hate to see it, but chat, we do. We love to see it. Because why? We're Team Pain Train, man. I mean, my sprite is a Goomba sprite in the River Devil, so that should already tell you. That's what a villain would say. No, I disagree, Warlock. I disagree wholeheartedly. This is what innocent people say. And Animus is dipping Palace 6. You know what? He's like, I got attack 3. Worst case scenario, I'll just throw one of my bracelet rings at Barba and hope for the best. I'm not chilling like a villain. I am not a villain. I am going to be canonized a saint. I am going to be canonized a saint, chat. You guys have me all wrong. jkoper is still Dora exploring on the outside. Animus is going through here. Attack 3 Barba. I hope that Barba's really weak. He's about to get crushed on his noggin. But Animus is just walking in. He's like, hippity hoppity, your palace is my property. Also, on jkoper's side, jkoper's about to duke it out with some bots and Angry Scorpion that's shooting fire on him. He's like, yeah, you in my house, the desert. Come on, son. And now we got the Lizalfos coming in and saying, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die, Draggy. So it's going down in that desert tile. And Animus getting his 1U Safari. But don't worry. He's like a half a step towards, Death Town, USA. So we'll be seeing a tactical death coming soon. And that's how he's going to explain it. And that's how you guys are going to love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is very mild and tame. Level 6. I guess, you know, because all the good villains, all the chill villains, you know, and they're not even villains though. How am I gonna call them villains? They're actually the good guys. You guys are the bad guys. You know, you're there going into the palaces. That's where they live. That's their home. It is just called protecting your home. Yeah, yeah, Alan. He's like, say hello to my little friend. You know, it's, and jkoper's duking it out. Same Lizalfos as before. In the biggest bout of slow-mo we've seen quite... Oh, here we go. A weak Barba. Oh my god, Animus is not punished. Unless... And he has no down stab, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so I said that this was a weak Barba for anybody that's above attack 3. Also, in the desert tile, I get why jkoper is doing this, because he wants to farm that orange Lizalfo, but my dude, you are lagging hard, and this is like, it's too much of a risky strat. At this point, you have to ask yourself, you know, I need 30, I'm a lick and a split from, you know, death, like Animus just did. Animus, buddy. Let me crack my knuckles for this. Come on now. I know you like to say that you rescue the animals and stuff, but game over on jkoper's side, but he was able to get that level before that death happened. And Animus is back in there with his attack 3 goodness. The only thing he forgot to do, y'all, was get rid of... He's got to burn this gem because he's on his last life. Oh dear. Because this is not going to power level anything. You'll get the crystal, yes. And against someone like jkoper, you do want to play as aggressively as possible. He never was punished. Never punished. Oh my. Well, you know, I could have done my game over, yeah. I could have done that, but I was too busy wondering why Animus burned that crystal for only 58. But he was also near death, and that hurts hard. And we're going into Saria. We're gonna use that ferry, get to the other side, but he also met Bagu, so he could cross either way. jkoper is dipping into something so dark that I'm going to need a flashlight on my PC to see. Getting a key. Yeah, Robotnik. Yeah, Robotnik kinda is horrible. And knowing that ferry is expensive, we're using the Bagu connection. Yes. There are so many songs all about Sonic, but he don't mention Bagu. Alright, now that we have moved on, we're gonna check some tiles here. Actually no, I think Animus is gonna dip a cave, because he's desperate to find Maze Island. And then we do have Fairy Cave right there, or some of you guys call it Junk Cave. Also, this Moblin is tossing arrows. You know, instead of a dish track, he tossed his staff at him. He's like, you know what, take this, and then I'll come back with my mixtape just to show you got wrecked, son. Also, there's a beautiful hammer-blocked cave there. Probably has something good in it. But, yes, forgot to make a mention. We have two things that's going on right now. We have the Neighboru Invitational Tournament. And, woo! This is in Saitama mode, y'all. So, because Alan is a mini bear, he's making these two runners. who are in the standard bracket go against Samu afterwards. So they got to do double duty. Oh, how could you, Alan? I thought you liked people. You know, you should have just told Samu, take one for the team and just wait it out. Just wait it out. Nobody needs to play you yet. Also, we are on Maze Island, folks. So let's see if we have people that remember our clues. What was said, chat, to be on Maze Island, thus being the reason they'll be alright? Wait it out. Yeah, Alan, you're making poor little Animus, poor little jkoper have to do 2 before anything can be done. You know, so mean-spirited. And Trails is bragging that he's undefeated. He's flexing on all of us. Oh, man. It's all good. Animus is dropped down. Oh, wow. So the second item on Maze Island is the raft. Yeah, I know, Trails. I know. I saw all the flexing that was going on. That's why you don't flex, you know. I just admit I'm garbage. I play like garbage. You know, I don't play good and feel bad. I play bad and feel darn good. So, Animus is just moonwalking around, hoping he can find the second item, which we all know is the magic key. Gonna make life so much easier for palaces. Let's go. And having his ring, so there we go. Magic key has been got. And that's exactly what you want to see. Gonna make life much easier with both the power glove. You know, you don't have to blow fairy in order to get anywhere, except high places. That works out fine. Just now trying to figure out what Animus is doing, as he has gotten both. Oh, we're going into a palace now. Let's go. Alright, so Sonic is dipping into a palace right now. It looks like a bunch of green Pez blocks. So I'm thinking that if we go full green Pez blocks, we need to have a nice little... Wait a second. Wait! No! Time out. Did they make Gooma's house literally a shack? Did they do that? And jkoper did get a P-bag gift. I have words. Animus rode straight on to... What is this? What is this shenaniganry? And he is going to beat Gooma on attack 4. Just because that is an inside joke between me and him over how I feel that Gooma is the true bro. And he always likes to go out and take out my poor bro. Meanwhile, Palace 2 had nothing but a cheap P-bag for $50. And it was an even quicker battle. And Gooma stomped his face. Yeah, take that, Animus. That's what you get for trying to mess with the bro. Okay, so, Helmet Head is down, doing what he does best. We got a tie ball game at 1 palace apiece. I think Animus knows it's better just to go ahead and dip out rather than sink too much time into a Gooma battle. Because we've seen some Gooma battles where you die quite a bit, you know. And you don't want to get yourself into a situation like that, especially against a seasoned veteran like jkoper. You know, he's so seasoned that's why he can afford to play in this mode, because he's flexing that he can play in 1981 television mode, whereas the rest of us need something a little more HD because we can't see worth a darn. So I am absolutely astonished, amazed by jkoper, who realizes you need that P-bag there, buddy. There you go. Take that magic upgrade because you ain't got no keys. And Miss took another death. You know, I hope he realizes at some point you cannot catch boomerangs with your head. Grab that. You know, no need to grab the key. No need to grab that key because I've got... We got 5 magic containers on Animus United side, so we know now that New Kasuto Granny is a thing. Also, I think the spell might actually be castable. If you're in the neighborhood, go visit your grandma, give her a hug, show some love. jkoper is enjoying some fairy walking or fairy flight, whatever you'd like to call it. We are in Mito, which is located next to, well, what's in Mito, I should say, is actually the greatest stab ever. Oh man, the wonderful, legendary down stab. Also, what a great clue. After getting the candle, I need to really know where it was. No, thank you, kind sir. And Animus is quickly getting onto the downstab train because he knows that downstab is great for defense. Why fight people when you can pogo stick it? That's a good question. I think he did. Because I see where it's marked as being... But why would he be at that amount? No. Because if he had that amount, that would have been burned with the gem. Uh-oh. I'll make a mental note of that. Yeah, he doubled back, but I don't think he went back. You're right. Because he was so close, he didn't want to burn the gem for that. Woo! Oh, woo! That's gonna be some unfortunate business. Also, we are in Rudo, in which we found Death Mountain has something. But Animus was like, I don't need to hear what you have to say. I got my intuitions. And he's technically playing this like he's in Sword of Gold mode, but I guess the Rudo's spell is worthless, which means he doesn't really care about the trophy one way or the other, because he does have life. He does have free thunder. Got fairy. So really, and he has a reflect. So it really doesn't matter from a spell perspective if he needs anything. Really. Also, we got the raft tile that was in use. Let's see where this is going to take us. This is looking really ugly. It's a really ugly Death Mountain. And guess what? It's boots locked. Death Mountain said, "Thou shalt not pass," and did it again. Alright, so now we know Animus is going on in. Since we did take out the Bobbinator, it is time to take on the Rebonac. And we have jkoper finding another magic container. And you know what? That's actually going to be good for him because he does not have the magic key or anything of that nature. So, the more times you can cast fairy, the best. And the fact that he hasn't dipped in for that particular item, the magic key, he hasn't found Maze Island yet. It's making a huge difference. Yeah, Rudo is shield. That's why Animus didn't even bother. Same thing with jkoper. jkoper, however, is going to dip and get down stab because you need to absolutely cover your hoo-hoo. Also, that was an up A moment when you realize you have... Oh, jkoper did find Maze Island? When you're looking at things in jkoper vision, it comes out to the old saying of sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And that's exactly... Yeah, if he only has 5 gems, then that means he burned it. So, good on you, jkoper, because it would be really weird to forget. Oh, medicine was in P2. Imagine that. Sometimes you don't. Magic can... That's all I'll say. Sometimes you don't. And Animus did get another magic container. We are back in Sorry again. Gotta go use the collector too. I don't think so. But he does? Okay, let me click it. Ads? Okay, so now that jkoper has found Maze Island, he does know about the magic key. He did get that clue. And he'll get a big surprise when he gets that raft. So those are the two items that are on Maze Island. Also, don't think he's going to go into, party hardy with Barba with attack 4. Maybe, but and we have the raft. Now we just need to get that magic key before going into that palace. But one thing Animus is catching right now is these fists. VT, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Alright, so jkoper is now going to get his key, and now we're going to see some more aggressive palace seeking on jkoper's side now that you don't have to cast fairy for everything. Also, on Animus' side, we are duking it out. But that Doom Knocker is like, yeah, you in my house. Yeah, because there is a way to get through P5, just like Animus did. So, this Moa just wants to be funny. It was literally, you go downstairs and you're right there at Guminator. It's like, how you gonna make the bro's house a weak sauce? They made it into a shed. He only has one room. He is living in a $10 hotel room that you got off a Priceline. It is not very good, and Guma does not deserve that kind of treatment. I am very disappointed. Also, Animus finally deciding that Fairy needs to be casted a little. Alright, so here we go. jkoper against the Guminator. The Guminator took him out. Ouch. That's what you get. Swing and a miss. Yes, they Priceline negotiated for Guma's house. And that, I'm telling you, the King of Hyrule must have been broker than a joker. Because in order to do that, that is just rude. Exactly. Warlock, that's what I'm telling you. When you be getting, another death for jkoper, you hate to see it. Except for me, because I believe that Guma's a bro. jkoper is noping out of that Guma battle. Can't blame him. I mean, it is the bro. It's absolutely the bro. If we made a Life of Brian sprite, I don't know what we would use for that, but you know what I think sprite should be used? If you want utter devastation and chaos, you need to use the bunny from Monty Python's Holy Grail. We could have for the sound effect, and then you have the bunny just, wrecking everybody. Omnipotent bunny. Let that sink in. And since we are in Palace 4, Animus is using Reflect. However, he is in a zombie state, so hopefully, Carrick will be nice and flash him from a distance. And which that is... Yes, the rabbit! Of Calvinorg. Yes. I mean, imagine the rabbit of Hyrule just comes in and conquers everybody. Be like, Ganon? Who's Ganon? Oh man, I ain't got time for no Ganon. And just comes Rex Ganon, takes over the Triforce of Power, and then we have a killer bunny invasion. my chickens would have to be put onto, work duty to try to save the world. Yeah, I kind of like the way this is going. Demonic Bugs Bunny. Yes, GP would be Castle. And Animus getting a 500-point P-back. That's going to come in handy since, leveling in this particular seed is absolutely painful. Everything pays so cheaply. And we have jkoper taking the red jar to kind of refill up. Anticipates on needing some life in just a little bit. And we have Animus that is stuck in a baddie sandwich. The one that would be that one would be the one that has the most powder in it. Okay. Animus is looking for the item. That's why he actually is dipping further into this lovely palace floor. Because need to kind of find out. Also need to level up as well. I don't think it has very much. I mean, you can hope for the boots, but that would be too easy. That would be too easy. The one that's... all palaces are silly. That's why you have to put this kind of music. You gotta go do 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 do. And here we have jkoper going against Goomba once again, has smacked a whole heap of times. And I want to say that fire is shield. But with his sprite, I can't tell if his sprite changed color. Also, attack 5 is all you need. And the bro is unfortunately been brofied. It's a sad panda moment for me. Can we get some rips? Chat, can we get some rest in peace to the bro? I'll hold his memorial later on. And now we have Animus, who is still Dora the Exploring, looking for 14 whopping experience points. We know that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, Gooma's in the arms of the angels. Also, Animus, please, just get the 11 points already. Get good, Animus. My goodness. Also, jkoper is meandering around, just doing some explorinos. Animus is going now to put his crystal up. jkoper has found the palace on the Valley of Death. And surprisingly, jkoper did beat Goomba. Also, it is basically, yeah, attack 5 killed poor Goomba Trails. And I was mourning his loss. How could you defeat the bro like that? He's the bro! You don't do that to the bro. I mean, that was our role model for best behavior was Goomba. Because he's such a great guy. Anywho, Animus, what are you doing? What are you doing? Also, I guess Animus wanted the tactical death because he saw the fairy and was like, nah, I don't need you today. So we got some double fairy action going on Animus' side. Meanwhile, we have jkoper who is traversing. And I like this color on jkoper's side. Much better. And we have jkoper going up against the one and the only Carrick. And the boots. We got boots. The boots done got. Okay. So Animus is now left. Wait. Did Animus burn his crystal, guys? Because I was being amazed at jkoper. Yeah, the boots were in 4 trails. I'm telling you. I think he burned the crystal. On his side, the next time we see a check, I'll see how many crystals he has. Back to New Kasuto. Gonna check out what Grandma has to offer. I rolled the vanilla trails. I get it. Thunder was in Old Kasuto. You know, we're blaming Alan for this. We're gonna blame Alan for this. I am not to blame for this. I'm telling you, I am not to blame. Alright, now we're gonna take a look what's in New Kasuto Spell Tower. And will it be a blue jar, which would make my day? It isn't! It's the Runia's favorite child! Let's go! Animus had to take his favorite item. Yeah, jkoper did skip the boots. Now, hopefully for him, it's not gonna bite him. Okay, let me catch up here on this tracking, because I did have someone helping me out, but they may be having to look away for a bit. So, and since I can't look at Discord while doing this, it's not a problem. Just got told there's gonna be distraction. Okay. No, did he skip Grandma? Because I had to go check my Discord for something. Oh no. And we have jkoper getting his upstab. The difference is with the Runia, we can have a full clear. No, come on. You didn't have to walk around the River Devil like that. Stop showing disrespect, Animus. The poor River Devil should always get a toot-toot just to let him know that he is loved. That is why we play the toot-toot for the River Devil, our sentient deity that is life and love. Also, we have Animus making good use of those boots, because it is definitely, leading to having less encounters, and that's exactly what you want when everything is eating your face. And now we have the Runia's favorite child will be going home, unless Animus does what he does best, which is chucking him out the side of the road. But he's getting his favorite stab, which is upstab, and a P bag for jkoper. So let's see what we're getting aside from anything. We're still doing some outdoor exploration. And let's see what spell we're gonna get. Well, I guess it's only one spell it could be. Let's see if we get it. If Animus chooses. Here we go. You saved my child! Now get my magic! So, we're about to see how much it's going to cost for the jump spell. A little bit cheaper than Fairy, but not much. Also, we have on jkoper's side what looked like a bunch of Lizalfos playing dodgeball. So, well, this is standards, so no, what was that? Yeah, Animus is Sonic, so of course he's gonna go fast. He's like, meet me, Roadrunner, who's that? Sonic goes faster. I got chaos control. Also, couldn't see exactly. That sprite looked like the flute. Holy moly, jkoper vision is blinding me. Oh man, I'm having, my eyes are gonna need examination. Please. Yes, jkoper knows the rules. He knows the rules, and so do we. He played the toot toot for the River Devil after getting the River Devil's best friend. Absolutely fabulous. That means you have entered into a special type of go mode, which is Blessed Deity go mode, because you have played the toot toot for the River Devil. And the other reason he had to play the toot toot for the River Devil is because he didn't get the boots out of 4. So he had no choice. Also, Saitama blocking on Animus's side. Animus is here to not play. He's like, I'm gonna just punch you in the face and all that good stuff. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Had to kind of dip for a second to do some cough-a-majigs. Meanwhile, we have 2 versions of the same palace, which is Palace 1. We know. Oh my god! Horsehead is easy as it stands! Why would you nerf him anymore? Why would you do this? We're obviously MP1, and Animus decided to give a rough time to poor Horsehead. You know, he didn't do anything to anybody. I mean, heck, if you play Epona's song, he'll come running to you. We're dipping somewhat into the Valley of Death area. See where the cave goes to. Also, I can say that you didn't kill. Who rolled this seat? Yeah, I may have rolled it, but it's still Alan's fault. So we have jkoper now just kind of moonwalking into the lead. Going to go to 566 probably, because I think the next level was for magic. Animus taking a lava bath. Get your lava boy soap ready, everybody, because we have Animus taking a lava bath. Why? Because needed magic for fairy. And after this, he's gonna have to take another lava death. Ooh. Yes, we always blame Alan. If anything goes wrong, we blame Alan. Okay, so now we are going back into Palace 3. Grass Joe! Yes! Let's go, Grass Joe! Alright, and now jkoper is in the Lorulian version of Palace 3, because this is way darker than Animus's Palace 3. So we're just gonna call it Low Rule 3. And I can barely see anything that's going on there. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I got this bright flashlight here. Maybe that'll work. No, that just created a glare on the screen. And jkoper is getting the item out of 3, which is the hammer. Very quickly found. Oh, somebody. Hey, VT's back. Thank you for coming back, VT. I tried to hold the fort while you were away. And I thank you so much for helping. So, on Animus' side, Animus has not found the hammer. I guess Animus is like, I really don't need it. Because there's really nothing he needs for all intended purposes. So, I guess if you get the hammer, it could be for fun. Just to say, I've got a hammer, call me a carpenter. Yeah. That would be the logic. You know, just so you can have carpenters, the carpenter ability in Black Ops Zombies. Carpenter! Also, we have jkoper re-dipping into P3. So we got low rule 3 and high rule 3. Nice! Alright, Animus is now up against the Rebinator. And with downstab strats, is he gonna fight legit or is he gonna go, yep, jackhammer strats, let's go. Alright, so that was a very quick and easy Rebo fight. Catches a pea bag, and we're about to burn this gem. I think that, because we know where 2 and 5 are, so we really don't need the hammer for anything, nor do we need the whistle for Three-Eyed Rock. So yeah, probably he's in go mode. And now we're gonna see jackhammer strats on jkoper's side. Uh-oh, can't get back into position. Ooh, we're skirting on the dangerous end. There we go, and we have a Rebanak that is down. So right now the score is 5-4 in favor of jkoper. And yeah, he's going to go to P6 now. We have Animus going back, remembering, hey, let me go ahead and take care of that easy peasy lemon squeezy. Guma, I'm on attack 5 right now. Let's go! Yes, it is the Rebinator. Cause when he beats you, he's like, you'll be back. And on Animus' side, this is Animus versus Guma, and catching a bunch of maces, and he caught a mace to the face, a flail to the tail from the chain of pain. Ow, ow, ow. And Rebinator does kind of sound like something you'd order from Wendy's. You know, be like, I'd like to have, give me a single, Dave single with everything. Also give me a Rebinator with extra Rebo. Yeah, that's absolutely something that's on the Wendy's menu if you look hard enough for it. Also, Animus knows that he's got to duck and run because this Guma is not playing. No! Rebo! No! No! We don't want to do that! Oh no! Horsey death! Oh no! Everybody would be eating the horsey! No! We can't do that! No. Irene, why you gotta make me feel bad after I say something? Oh no! Poor Rebo. Knack is the Iron Knuckle. A Rebinator with extra horse meat. No! No! Chat! No! 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 We'll not let you guys get away with this. Even though I was the one who brought it up first. Shame on you, chat. Just shame, shame, shame. Yeah, when you translate the name, I mean, you're right, but you can't be eating Mr. Ed, no. And we have jkoper, who is going after Barba, and then on. So we have Animus, who needs to go to P2, defeat Lay Helmet Head. Meanwhile, jkoper is going against, with attack 5, a very dehydrated Lava Dragon. And we have Animus, who is going into P2 right now to lay some hands. And jkoper, ooh, the frustration in jkoper's face. Wow. I rarely see jkoper get upset. Like, jkoper is the most chill guy on the planet. You know, he's like the dog in the fire meme that says, everything is okay. It's fine. You know, And he wasn't fine with that. Everything was burning literally because Revo was torching him, you know. And we have the easy quick kill on poor Helmet Head. It was a blink and you miss moment on Animus's side. Animus was like, "Who's your daddy?" And you know, we really had to get schooled a bit. And we have the Barbinator taking it out. Barbinator is another thing that would end up on a Wendy's menu. You know, be like, I'd like a Baconator. And then somebody's like, you know what? I want a Barbinator. And what Animus should do right now is just go ahead and go back to start. Because I think Palace 9 was a hop, skip, and a jump away. There we go. Literally a hop, skip, and a jump away. Lava Dive only works in Super Metroid. That's because Samus is so hot she can melt lava. And that takes a lot. You know, that's why. It's because Samus has that. She's got the heat. She's got the glow. You know, she's the last dragon. Also, happy 1 hour, everybody. You guys have been partying with the one and the only River Devil herself, the River Devil of Death Mountain. And Animus is catching hands from the Chicken Squad. And for those who just came in on the 1 hour mark, this seed was a jetty. I rolled a jetty for you, Betty. With a lot of vanilla stuff. Vanilla thunder, vanilla everything. And it kind of ruins my street cred. It hurts so hard. We're seeing upstab strats because Animus wants to make me an upstab believer, which will never happen in this lifetime. Team downstab. Also going into... Wait a second. Here. jkoper's GP is truly low-rulian. I mean, look how bright. You have Triforce Bright on Animus' side, and you got Low Rule Brown. It looks like, you know, because Low Rule legit looks like it was flushed down a toilet. So he's got the brown town of Low Rule, and Animus has the glowing light arrows of Hyrule going on. Wow, this is so different. Also, that chicken is giving jkoper a moment of some pain, and Animus is realizing when you have downstab, it comes with great responsibility. Also, we have a spicy chicken on deck who's like, come on, baby, light my fire. And that is exactly why Animus noped out of that, because he is one of those cool kids who don't have time to bring the fire. jkoper is about 2 rooms behind Animus right now, but you know, they good for Low Rule that they get torched. I mean, look at what they did to Link, the Low-Rulian Link. They made it into that Ravio guy who has seriously got some identity issues. He's identifying as a rabbit, I guess. I don't know. And then you have Hilda, who is just straight up evil. No, I say burn Low Rule. Just burn them anyway. Then you don't have to worry about getting flat to even get there and going through. Wow. Okay, so this GP looks like it's going to be fun time for everybody. Gives you the troll curtains. Makes you feel like you're nice, warm, and cuddly until jkoper, be careful. Be careful. Also, we have at Attack 5, Magic 6, and Life 6, we have a Thunder Chicken battle. Look at how much Thunder took out on Magic 6. Bees! Yes! Bees! This is what top, my Yoshi Overlord Top Life has just entered the chat. And Yoshi Overlord said, Bait Fairy got bead. And, I'm all for it, because I think Zelda 2 needs bees, especially the explodey bees, like Zelda Link to the Past. Animus did take a death. That's unfortunate, because you're giving time for jkoper to catch up. So, yes, it is now close. When Animus took that death, he lost a lot of time behind that. Because remember, guys, jkoper is on attack 6. So this is going to come down to execution. Really hard execution. And here we go. jkoper's battle is about to begin. jkoper on life 7, attack 6. So his battle is naturally going to go quicker. Also, Animus is knocking on death's door again. So if he does not get that and that pendulum goes off again and he catches another fireball, this could be the end for poor Animus United. So I and although I hate to admit it, my Thunder Chicken did take a dip into Heavensville. So we have the Thunder Chicken who's chilling at the Hotel California right now. And Animus is progressing on further. Gonna take this death. And this is a almost game over situation for Animus. Meanwhile, jkoper is getting bodied by the bird. So, you know, everybody was like, and look at that, guys. He had a moment to heal himself, but unfortunately, he died before he could get ferried. Oh man, you hate to see it. Actually, let's go ahead and start getting those GGs ready. We're going to see some Kenkel action in just a moment. This was truly a relatively short GP. It could be a lot worse. And I know you guys are saying the same thing. So Animus is going to be stinging Dark Link, or should I say Dark Sonic. We'll just say he's beating Shadow. He is beating Shadow with Kenkel action. Also, another death to the Thunder Chicken. jkoper's having a really rough time right now with the Thunder Chicken. Also, everybody, if you haven't gotten your GGs out yet, get them out again and show some love to Animus. I'm about to pay off all those people that bet on Animus. The holder of the rings is the winner. Alright, congratulations to all of those who did bet on Animus catching the W. Isn't that Mario? It would take a while for Mario to lose that kind of weight to look like Sonic, because, you know, Sonic is fit. He can run. The only thing you'll get out of Mario is a zip, yahoo! You'll get that. So, let me go in there, ask if Animus wants to come join. And since he is one of our beloved restreamers, also jkoper is getting ready for his battle against Dark Link. And we have jkoper finishing with his time. So, Animus finished with an official time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 35 seconds. jkoper finished second at a time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 16 seconds. So, let's get some other GGs out for jkoper. And I'll ask both of them if they are doing interviews. Interview? Couldn't write. Let me check if anybody's in the waiting room. Nope. Animus could just hop in. He's a restreamer. He knows what to do. And I'll just wait on jkoper to say whether or not we are going to interview time. Because I know a lot of y'all like, it's 1:20 Eastern Standard Time. I need to go to sleep. No, you don't. Who needs sleep? Come on, we are a bunch of night owls. We are supposed to be playing and partying hardy at night. Because, you know, anytime we come together on the ZSR channels, it's going to be a party. And we love every minute of it. Also, let me move this to print screen. Da 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 da. No, it's a standard tournament. It's a standard. All right. So, jkoper is in the waiting room. Animus, are you coming into chat with us in the voice chat? GG, jkoper, how you doing, buddy?
GG, thanks.
Yes, GG's. Oh my goodness. I rolled a jetty. I can't believe this. It hurts my pride. How did you feel about this seed?
It's alright. Okay, so where were the boots?
Boots were in Palace 4.
Ah.
Yes, we dipped out of Palace 4, and they really weren't even required.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah, they weren't.
But they still would have been nice to have. They probably would.
Yeah, for traversing privilege, you know.
Yeah, I think they would have made up the time difference if I had them, perhaps. But yeah, he's saying it might have taken a while to get the boots. So
yeah, he had to dig deep. No, Animus, it was really deep. It was really deep into P4 because it was easy enough to get into Carrick, but you know, for the item itself, it took a while. And I'm surprised Animus hasn't dipped into voice chat and is opting to be like Alan. He's pulling an Alan on us, jkoper.
I don't know. Must have something going on where he can't talk. It's fine. It happens.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's kind of rough to ask all the questions because then I have to wait for a typed out answer. But with regards to this seed, you know, I know that this is the winner's bracket of the standard tournament, and unfortunately, you know, we will be seeing you again, hopefully in another tournament. But
what? This is the winner's bracket.
Yeah. This is the winner's bracket. And then the winner of it, are you guys playing a game too?
No, it's double elimination.
Double? Oh, so I thought that the winner of this goes on to play Slamu.
That's true. The tournament is double elimination.
Yikes.
What do you mean? So I'm gonna be playing the loser of the winner of Mirai Pickles Beer versus Level Engine and Parachupa. So basically, it's going to be a couple weeks.
Okay, that's good. So we definitely will be able to see you again. I misread how it was phrased up in the other area that I was looking at. So I am so happy. No, I realize that now, Bean. I realize that now. But the information that I have is a little bit different. So when I see things, I go by that. So forgive me, okay? So glad to hear that you're still alive, because I know that you are such a great runner. It's always fun to watch you, you know, do any races, no matter what game you're in, because you're always, you know, you bring such a wealth of knowledge to the game. So it's always good to see you, and you know, to see that you're still alive. Yes, that's what we like to see.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I sure wish I would have killed Thunderbird the first time I faced him, but I struggled a little bit there.
The Thunderbird match, yeah, you did have a bit of a rough time with the Thunder Chicken, and it was like, wow, you know, but they usually are difficult sometimes, especially if it goes off pendulum. You know, a little stray fire can really wreck your day. And Animus is saying that you are really good, and you knew that this was a tough match.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat because I knew.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, and you know, for Animus, this question goes to you, my friend. Are you looking forward to your rematch against Slamu? Because that is a definite rematch. All right, he's ready for battle. So there really wasn't too much to comment about with this seed. You didn't really have to dive too deep into Death Mountain. It was fairly an easy seed, a lot of free spells. I need to go back and put on some training music, get a montage going, so that way I can roll, better seeds for you guys to give you a little bit more of a challenge. And thanks, Animus. Yeah, because this was on the fly too. That's the other reason I didn't read everything, because I'm literally on loan to Link to the Past right now. So I haven't done Z2 in a while. But it was truly a pleasure to be granted the ability to restream for you guys. Both you and Animus are great players, and I'm sure chat in the community appreciates the both of you so very much.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know. As for me, I screwed up the quest in the beginning. I didn't realize there were 2 paths to the lower half, so I was late to getting the glove, and also, I didn't know that the other towns were down there, but those towns, that was just mostly for downstab. It kind of worked out well when I game over. Like, that was a good time to go back to the west. At the same time, I could have just gotten the Any key and done some palaces, maybe. But I want to downstab for sure. I always do. But that death I had outside Spelltown was really frustrating. Finally got up to being able to cast spell, and then I died trying to get back to Spelltown so I could get the item. In the end, it wasn't required, obviously, but if that had been something required there in Spelltown, then that would have been really annoying. Yeah.
Well, the item that was there was the child was in
Okay.
Spell Tower.
Okay,
So
so that
that
was
would have
just for
given
jump.
you, yeah, that would have given you jump in Darunia. So it was nothing really missed from it. Animus noped out of talking to Granny, which is absolutely rude, despite having such a low cost this time. So I didn't get to see what Grandma held. Most likely than not, probably a heart container, since everybody was a little short on life with this seed.
Yeah. Once you had the boots, there wasn't really much reason to look for items at that point, except for the possibility of flute being required for a 3-eyed rock, but that didn't happen.
No.
But both those item caves were in the north anyway, so I imagine Animus did not even find the flute because he wouldn't have had much reason to look up there.
No, he played the later part, mid to later part, like he was in go mode. So after he didn't even bother to pick up the hammer in Palace 3. He also skipped a lot of things, and he was just noping out of anything, just literally going to a palace, beat the boss, and was out, just like that. He was just playing very aggressively, and I think that was due in part to the fact that he knew he was going against a tough opponent like yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it sounds like I had a pretty okay start then, I guess, and yeah, just not getting those boosts might have made the difference. It's really hard to say in the end if those boots saved a lot of time or not.
You guys were neck and neck going into GP, honestly.
Yeah.
You were about I want to say 2 rooms behind, if that much. And Animus took a death to the Thunderbird as well. So, we were all clinching, because that was when he died, was literally you were right there coming into your battle against Thunderbird. And since you were coming in with 677, I believe, Animus only had attack 5 and life 6. So he took the life after the fact, but he was running lower than you. And it was just amazing to watch the strategies of both of you in action for that.
Yeah, it sounds like it was close and fun to watch, commentate. I'm glad that we got a restream for it. Thanks again for putting it together.
No problem. I'm happy that, at least someone from Z2 got a restream today, because I believe the other races were not restreamed. And for that, I deeply apologize. I usually do handle the late night ones. But I was doing some Link to the Past madness, and we literally finished at 5 minutes before time for you guys to go on the air. So it's like, let me just toss what I can, because the both of you are such awesome runners that everyone needs to be able to see you on, live in person, as well as the video on demand. So anytime we get to see you guys play, it's always a great honor. And that's why I thank you both sincerely from the bottom of my heart for giving me this honor of restreaming for you both.
Right. You're welcome, and thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Okie dokie. Animus, in chat, do you have any last words? That don't involve the word upstab. That's your challenge. I'm not seeing anything, so let me go into closer mode here. Okay. So, everyone, we had a good time today with an impromptu stream that I hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, nobody got rebanated. It was a sad day, because we always look for the rebanator to rebanate somebody. First, I'd like to thank VT for kind of stepping in and helping out with tracking when he could. Because today it was literally me doing all 3, because I didn't even have time to ping for a crew. This is so on the fly. I'd like to thank you who came to visit us, chat. And for those who are going to be watching later on the video on demand, without your support, we wouldn't be here. You are the reason why our runners race. You guys are the reason why we restream. And I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to provide a restream for you. You guys are such great people, and it's always an honor to be able to provide anything for you at all. So thank you so much, chat. Thank you so much to our runners, AnimusUnited and jkoper. Animus will be going against Big Slamu, whereas jkoper will go to the losers bracket. But, which I just learned. And, you guys are awesome. You always teach us something new whenever we watch you in action. So thank you so much for giving me the honor and privilege of restreaming for you. I also will be giving you some of that goodness right now. Please follow our runners. If you don't, they're such great people. You can't help but want to follow them. They have so much knowledge, so much wealth, and provide great entertainment value. Please make sure you do that. You just had little old me for commentating most of the tracking and the restreamer. So if you want to follow me, oh my goodness, I'd be honored, and I thank you wholeheartedly. But I will tell you that my channel is basically bad gaming, but you feel good. Also, for that Zelda speedrun goodness, here's what we have coming up. For tomorrow, we have at 6 p.m. on ZSR Main, we have the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 5 Tournament Winners Bracket Quarterfinal between the Butterlord and Armageddon, game number 2. at 8 o'clock p.m. I know you guys are going to be interested in that. It will be on ZSR2, and that is the Nibiru Invitational Tournament, Homewrecker versus Ghost Town, in which I will be guaranteed to restream that one, and we have to make sure we make lots of Mirror Shield compliments for the master of the Mirror Shield himself. At 10 o'clock p.m., we have the Standard Tournament Winners Bracket Round 1 between Zarnax and Sparkles. And that's going to be all that's coming up tomorrow. And I do hope that we get to see you then. And on behalf of the Zelda Speedruns community, thank you so much for spending this time with us tonight. Let's see who we can raid. Is jkoper going to play something new? Because then we can raid jkoper. Let's see. I don't know, because it sent me to commercial. Okay, just to be on the safe side, we're gonna go ahead and raid a legend of the Zelda 3 community, which is Koi himself. I hope, again, you guys have a good night. Rest, get lots of sleep, stay hydrated, and all that good stuff. Where did my window go to? There we go. And let me get this set up for you guys.